What do video games and national security have in common? More than you might think. Let's dive into one of the coolest military tech stories you've probably never heard of. Picture this, it's 2010. Your PlayStation 3 is your pride and joy. But while you're battling aliens and Resistance Fall of Man, the US Air Force is cooking up a scheme that would make even Iron Man jealous. They built a supercomputer out of PlayStation 3s, the same console you use to play Grand Theft Auto. But wait, why? How? And most importantly, did they have to pause their game of Call of Duty to make it happen? Let's break it down. The Air Force Research Laboratory in Rome, New York, unveiled a beast of a machine called the Condor Cluster. This bad boy was made up of, wait for it, 1,760 PlayStations. Now, before you start thinking the Air Force was just really into Guitar Hero, there was a method to this madness. These consoles weren't for playing games. They were for processing high-def satellite imagery and radar data. But why PlayStations? Well, it turns out that the PS3's cell processor was a powerhouse for certain types of calculations. Plus, at $400 a pop, it was like getting a supercomputer at bargain basement prices. The entire setup cost about $2 million. Sounds like a lot, right? But in the world of supercomputers, that's like finding a Lamborghini at a yard sale. This beast could perform 500 trillion operations per second. That's like solving 500,000 Rubik's Cubes in the blink of an eye. But it gets better. This supercomputer could read 20 pages of text per second. Now you might be wondering, couldn't they just use regular computers? Sure, but where's the fun in that? Plus, the PS3 had a secret weapon. You could install Linux on it. This made it customizable for the Air Force's nerdy needs. Ironically, a decade earlier, there were fears that Saddam Hussein might use the PlayStation 2 for military purposes. Talk about a plot twist from potential enemy tech to America's secret weapon. So next time you fire up your gaming console, remember, you're not just playing games, you're handling military-grade hardware. Who knows? Maybe your PS5 will be part of a top-secret government project.